How'd you come up with the idea for a book on weird websites?
Well, the book was my idea. I was surfing the web one night and just finding all these strange and bizarre sites, and I thought, hey, if I'm enjoying these so much, why not write a book about it and let other people enjoy them too?
The book was essentially my idea. I mean, I'd been telling my friends about some of the hilarious things I'd seen on the web, the spam cam, biofeedback underwear, the Captain Kirk sing-along page, and I thought, wouldn't this make a great book?
How'd you two team up to write the book?
Well, in a nutshell, I took pity on David. He's a real creative writer and all, but frankly, lately the quality of his work's been going downhill. Let's just say his phone hadn't been ringing off the hook with job offers. So I decided, well, it would be good for his career if I cut him in on this book.
Well, I took pity on Erfert. I mean, she'd written a couple of books, but nothing that ever really took off, you know what I mean? I mean, she did what? A book about Macintosh fonts, sold 4 copies. Another book about a screensaver, pretty sad. So I thought, you know, heck, I'm an established, successful author, I'll help her out.
There are a lot of weird sites on the web. How'd you decide which ones to include in your book?
Oh, it was hard. There are just hundreds, if not thousands, of bizarre sites. So what I did was every night for weeks on end, I'd get on the web and I'd surf, and when I found a site that looked maybe suitable, I'd add it to my bookmark list. And I came up with probably about 300 or 400 potential sites. Then I went through every one of those and culled the ones that I thought would be good for the book. And we ended up writing up about 170 of them. So it was just really hard and time-consuming.
It was easy. Erfert sent me a list.
Once you decided which sites to write about, did you do any further research?
Oh yes, we applied rigorous tests to many of the sites to make sure that the information was accurate.
Can you give an example?
Sure, we lit up a pickle.
You lit up a pickle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's one site called the Characterization of Organic Illumination Systems. What that means in layman's terms is these guys stuck some electrodes in a dill pickle and ran some electricity through it and lit up the pickle, or so they said. The research paper on the site was dated April 1st, so we were a little skeptical. So we had an independent testing lab perform rigorous scientific experiments to verify the site.
Ready? Wow! Yeah!
And then there's another one called Project Denny's. On this website, this guy named Jason Pfaff has made it his stated mission in life to go around and visit every Denny's restaurant in the United States. He's seeking to prove his secondary theory, which is that every Denny's restaurant manager looks like Weird Al Yankovic. So we didn't want to take him at face value. We did a little independent research of our own.
The question is, do you have a manager here that looks anything like this?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, well thanks anyway.
Okay.
One guy you write about uses his webpage to document the building of the world's largest rubber band ball. What motivates someone like him to dedicate the time?
Well, in the words of Willie Killian, the fellow who created the amazing rubber band ball site, I'm sure I could have done something more meaningful and significant with the time I devoted to the ball, but I didn't.
Or, in the words of Jason Pfaff, who as we speak is probably visiting another Denny's restaurant, why, you ask, do I do what I do? Well, why the hell not?